Senator Nelson.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Administrator Jackson, thanks for coming by, and I was glad to have the opportunity to meet with you yesterday. One of the points that we talked about was the EPA's pending decision to waive the Clean Air Act for ethanol blends in gasoline up to 15%. And as you understand, as we discussed, it's critical that the tests on engine compatibility be completed on time in order to provide stability to the ethanol industry. Without the increase in blends, advanced technologies may not materialize that will allow commercial-scale cellulosic ethanol to develop and allow high-tech efficiency improvements to continue even in the corn-to-ethanol process. As such, can you confirm that EPA anticipates the Department of Energy will finish its testing this April and get some additional detail from you on the next steps the agency would take towards a proposed decision increasing ethanol blends in gasoline?
Thanks, Senator. Happy to. I did confirm after our meeting yesterday that the Department of Energy testing remains on schedule. And so when we last talked about this publicly, we said that we believe those tests would round up in spring, April, or May time frame. We had, as of December, DOE hadn't tested. Only 2 of 19 tests were completed. That didn't seem to be enough information on which to make a waiver decision. And we expect that once we get that additional data, and it will be publicly available, then EPA will be in a position to move towards a final decision on waiver. Late summer is the time period we're looking.
So at this point, you think things are on track with the time frame that we talked about?
Yes, we did double check that.
Yes. And we also spoke about the concerns regarding the impact that increased ethanol blends would have on legacy vehicles and small motors. And during our talks, I cited the example of Brazil, which has a blend level defined in the range of E20-25. In the 30-plus years of their use of mid-level blends, there have been no reported negative impacts on motors used in the Brazilian fleet, as well as small engines used to equip motorboats, lawnmowers, and chainsaws. And I really, as we discussed, hope that you'll look very closely, and the agency will look closely to the successes of Brazil while making your final determination on the E15 blend, so we can incorporate the success they've had towards energy and efficiency and bring that back to America as well as we discussed.
Thanks, Senator. As you requested, we are passing that data and that information on to the technical staff who are reviewing this matter.
I think it would be helpful to have that other experience in the process of looking at the situation from our standpoint. We don't have to reinvent all experience if we can learn from others. So I appreciate your looking at that.